of the field here.
Yes.
Taylor looks like he wants to push them back a little bit, so that's going to push the ball 5 yards back, it looks like here for the United South Panthers. So that's going to bring up another first down and 25. So they keep moving backwards with the good thing is for the defense is they got a lot of room to make some tackles here. The problem is they got to make the tackles.
Yes, they definitely do got to make the tackles.
The last few minutes of the second quarter, a lot of missed tackles, a lot of missed opportunities for this defense. So let's see how Coach Taylor, how they respond to Coach Taylor's words at halftime. We didn't get a chance to talk to Coach Taylor coming out of halftime, but I'm sure he had some choice words.
Some very, very choice words, especially giving up 21 unanswered points there.
So Mike Benavides takes the direct snap there, and there's a fake handoff and takes it right up the middle for a gain of about 6 yards. That's going to bring up second down and about 19 yards to go here for the United South Panthers. Again, thank you to everybody watching, listening to us on the radio, on Facebook. Shout out to everybody from the radio tuning in. Drop your likes and comments, share this feed so everybody can get back on and watch the second half of football. Shout out to the band and the bell where they played an awesome halftime show for us. Shout out to all the seniors participating in all these programs here for Del Rio High School. Again, thank you all again for tuning in. We got 22 taking a direct snap. Looks like he's going to throw the ball, but then he looks like he's going to run it. It's kind of confusing.
An incomplete pass
there intended for number 12 there for United South Panthers. Number 42 for the Del Rio Rams. That's Jesus de Luna on coverage, and also number 28, Marco Ojeda.
Yes.
Coverage there for the Del Rio Rams.
We are now on YouTube also, so if you guys want to watch us on that new TV you got yourself on Black Friday, definitely search us up there, KWMC 1490. We are back up, so definitely go on our YouTube page. You'll see that we're live. Put it on the TV, and you already got a break during halftime. Now it's going to get down to some championship time here, Mike.
Yeah, it's definitely crunch time here in this game. Again, a lot of playoff implications on this game, and also possibly if the Del Rio Rams can pull out a victory, district championship implications going on for this game. So
yes.
Player in motion here for United South. A fake handoff here. Brian Mendes keeps it, runs up the middle. That defensive line didn't bite on that fake. Took him down at the yard of scrimmage. That was number 90, Nathan Mays, and number 99, Luis Roberto Chavarria on the tackles there. So shout out to the defensive line stepping up against this huge offensive line here today.
Yeah, it's kind of going back to where they started that first quarter, making them go 3 and out.
So it's going to bring up fourth down and 18 here for the United South Panthers. I don't know. Keep an eye. I mean, this running back is elusive, so keep an eye for the fake punt here.
A fake punt. I mean, maybe they might be a little successful more than you DC4Lers out there.
There's no receiver back for the Del Rio Rams here, so
very interesting. Why?
I guess they expected the fake, but there was no receiver back there for the Del Rio Rams here.
Yeah,
the ball's down at the 32-yard line here. So the Del Rio Rams will take over that Legion of Zoom offense with Vic Medina hitting with Marcus Leak, Ricky Haynes, and Jelvin West will come out.
Leads to my question here, Mike. As people are now joining us back on Facebook, we're on YouTube. We'll be giving out Lou's Wood Fire pizzas here shortly, so stay tuned for that. Also, Mike, why would we not have a returner back? That leads to.
I think they were afraid of the fake, and their field position was pretty decent anyway without the returner. So I think they just didn't want to prevent for the fake there. Late offensive lineman coming into the game here. The offense is set, ready to call the play. Looks like Richard Haynes is back to take the snap. A little bit of that wildcat.
Well, which was working very great.
Keeper right up the middle here for Ricky Haynes. Gets up to the 45-yard line here for the Del Rio Rams. A big play, gain of about 15 yards here.
Very.
First down and 10 for the Del Rio Rams at the 45-yard line here. 8 minutes, 53 seconds left to go. The score is a 21 for the Del Rio Rams, 28 for the United South Panthers. Definitely looking for a bigger push up front by this offensive line. Shout out to that offensive line.
That's making it happen right now,
Gabriel Aguirre, Isaac Salazar, Diego Garcia, Diego Colunga, Anthony Weezer, that big front coming up here.
Yes, Mike, and the Wildcat was being very successful before the end of the half, and it seems like it's getting some very good yardage.
Richard Haynes with the keeper again on that same kind of run play. He didn't run it outside this time. Got around the edge there to get a few yards. So that's going to bring up second down and about 3 yards to go here for the Del Rio Rams.
Yes, Mike. We have yet to see Vic in here, but it seems like Coach Taylor's going with what was working, especially in that very not very great second quarter for us. But we got a Wildcat formation. Obviously, I would like to see as he gets. He looked. If he was going to take it, gives it out to Aiden. Still getting positive yardage, Mike. This is what I like about the Wildcat. Don't be afraid if we see a pass here.
Yeah, Aiden's definitely not afraid to take a hit. So right up the gut there, he does gain a couple of yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the W Rams. Shout out to everybody here on social media here. Shout out. This is actually the 7 minutes 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here for the W Rams, a handoff to Richard Haynes. To Aiden Huerta.
There you go.
Aiden right up the middle with nobody in front of him, gets to the end zone. A big play on a big flag on the field, it looks like, though. But it is for now, it's a touchdown for the W Rams.
We will see what the refs. Offsides on the
defensive end, offside. So it's going to be obviously declined by the W Rams. So that touchdown is good. That's going to bring the score 27-28 for the W Rams, coming back with a huge answer on their first series of the second half. Aiden Huerta with a run right up the middle. Nobody in front of him. Nobody touched him. Big time play for Aiden Huerta. Shout out to him and the rest of the seniors on this offense. And here comes that special teams, Donnie Lewis with Vic Medina down to hold the kick.
Yes, Mike. And it goes, it was working very well, that Wildcat. And it shows that they have no answer for a Wildcat in Aiden. So I'm hoping we can get more of this, but we tied the ball game, which is what we really want to be doing.
Yeah, we really want to. Yeah, so that brings the score up 28-28. A huge answer, like I said, for the W Rams. This is turning into a game of Huerta versus Benavides.
Oh yeah.
These both running backs are getting their bulk of the carries, getting all their yards, getting their touchdowns in. So shout out to both of them. Shout out to both of their parents, man, for teaching them and showing them how to play the game properly. Again, shout out to the Laredo team supporters out here. There's a lot of.
They're making noise. And I think I heard our crowd.
I think our crowd's going to get into it here coming up with this 3rd quarter. As close as this game is.
Yeah, it should be.
I think it's going to get loud in the stadium here pretty soon.
It should be getting pretty loud here shortly. So definitely. Let's see what we get here. They do kick off, and he is going to fair catch. Fair catch called by the Panthers. They're going to be starting at the 6
yard line here for the number 16 here of the United South Panthers. Called for the fair catch on that kickoff here.
And you know what? And I got to say this. I think there was room for him to gain a little bit of more, maybe 5-6 more yards before the special teams came up. Now, a little confusion there that we have here on what they might be thinking of doing. But I honestly think on that fair catch, Mike, there was about maybe a good 5 yards he could have got before he would have met a defender. Not sure if they're happy with that choice of getting that fair catch because, you saw what happened. Maybe was that their first series that the Panthers had that they got that fumble to a touchdown in the end zone?
Yeah, that was a big-time play here. So it looks like the refs are talking to the coach here from the Laredo side. I don't know what exactly is going on. I didn't see any flags on the play, but the ball's going to be down at the 6 yard line here.
Yes, remember, guys, also we will be bringing to you the 100th game of Del Rio versus EP next Friday. That is going to be another game to watch. But by all means,
I think what they're arguing here is that it wasn't the receiver that actually caught the ball that called for the fair catch. It was another player. So the ball died there. So I don't know if they're saying it's Del Rio ball or if they're going to take the ball or if they're going to re-kick here. Let's see what the referee has to say here.
Exactly what. And we did see that.
Yeah, but it wasn't the guy that caught the ball that called for the fair catch. So it looks like it's going to be the Panthers' ball at the 6 yard line, regardless of what the coach
Taylor or the Panthers coach said.
The Panthers coach said to the ref, that's where they're going to take over on the ball here. So the refs go ahead and start the play clock there. So they have 23 seconds to get on the field here.
Defense over there, the Blue Shield sending hand signals to that offense, saying, hey, guys, get up, get going. Vámonos.
For sure, man. So we got the defense actually calling out the crowd here, trying to get the crowd into the game. So here we go. 1st down and 10. Number 22 takes the direct snap here and right up the middle.
Met by that Blue Shield.
Yeah, running right into that Blue Shield. Takes down for a gain of about 2 yards here. Number 40, Andrew Garza on the tackle there. Shout out to him and all his teammates here, the law office of the Luna and the Luna,
The Luna.
Sandoval and Garza
Laying,
coming up big, yeah.
laying that Del Rio Martillo hammer. Yes, we'll be announcing the $500 test drive winner here once I do get to my phone here. As we get a
So handoff here to Brian Benavides, takes it up the middle, broken tackle here. Number 26 on the tackle there, pushing him out of bounds. That's Arnulfo Ramirez on the tackle there. He did big time save that play.
yes,
There was nobody in front of the running back there for the Panthers.
We're seeing a David versus David. David versus David. I know you guys were saying, why saying David Jr.? It's David versus Goliath, but now it's like Goliath versus Goliath or David versus David, because these boys are duking it out. They want the title, who ran the most yards.
Oh, yeah, man. Again, coming into this game, both teams are very similar, man. So both have powerhouse running backs that want to take advantage of the defenses here. Fumble on the play here, it looks like. Let's see who comes up with it. I think it looks like it is a fumble here by forced by Andrew Garza, picked up by the Radio United South Panthers here.
By the Panthers
so
still.
it is going to be a 2nd down and 7 here in the third quarter with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. The score is tied at 28 here at Walter Liebman Ram Stadium.
If you guys wanted to know what Friday Night Lights was about, this is what it's about right here. Right here, your Del Rio Rams putting on a great show, making their stance. They need to make their stance here. And
another handoff here from Brian Benavides to number 4 for the Panthers, taking down close to the line of scrimmage. Did gain a couple of yards here, so it's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 for the Radio United South Panthers here.
Yes, Mike. I do got to agree. We did get a big. Now we got to get even a greater, more important 3rd down stop here. Keep that momentum of that big run by Aiden, and a quick jet sweep to the right makes a cut move. That's a tackle you need to make, but still made before the 1st down.
A big time stop on 3rd down here by committee of WR Rams. That blue shield coming up big. What I'm noticing here on the defense, Javi, is this time they're playing more of a spy.
Yeah.
Spy kind of defense on number 22 here. They don't want them to be the one to beat him. They're going to try to take him out of the game. At least, with the run game, take the running game out of the game and try to make them pass the ball a little bit here. So, flag on the play here. It was an offside, so this is a free play for the Del Rio Rams. Big time almost intercepted by number 19 here on the Del Rio Rams, but a flag on the play, so that's going to bring up actually
4th down.
It was 4th down, but with that penalty, it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. We'll see what the penalty is on the field. If it's an offsides, then it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
From what we did see that Ram defender jump a little bit ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up a 1st and 10, a huge 1st and 10. So that was an offsides on the defense here. So a little mistake here by the Rams, costing them big. They could have gotten off the field on that play here. But here we go. The blue shield defense coming up. Let's see if they can.
4 more downs
to stop these guys.
4 more downs that we need to get here, Del Rio. And the defense, our blue shield came up clutch. Now,
quick pass here from number 5 to number 1 here for the Panthers. Stopped right at the goal line for a gain of maybe a yard.
If that.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 9 here for the Panthers. 3 minutes and 52 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. The score's all tied up. This is what high school football is all about. This is 2 teams of young guys trying to beat each other, and this is what happens whenever you get 2 teams.
Here we go again. Free play.
Another free play here. Perfectly defensed here by the WR Rams again. Another offsides here by the WR Rams. It looks like
big mistakes. You got that calzone coming out, that dirty yellow calzone flying out. When it's against us, when they're just throwing that hard count, right? I believe.
Yeah, that's what. The quarterback's actually clapping and he's saying things at the offensive line, and the defense isn't sure whether to take the clap or take the signal, but they're jumping, so they need to be a little bit more disciplined there on the defensive line, so they can try to keep this ball going the other way. So big penalties coming up big for the Panthers here as they 2nd down and about 4 yards here from the 33-yard line. Quick pass here to number 7 here, number 1, I'm sorry,
Number 1.
for the Panthers. Enough for the first down, so that's going to move the chains again. 1st and 10 for the Panthers here, 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. Again, shout out to everybody watching in on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, listening in on 1490 AM. Shout out to all of our sponsors.
Yes, all of our great sponsors that you guys see coming out there. Remember, shop local this Small Business Saturday, guys. Remember, we need it. Panthers, Del Rio Rams is watching us right there on the comment side. Throw us those emojis. Throw us those emojis on there.
That was number 22, Brandon Ramirez, on the run right up the middle again, gaining about 5 or 6 yards here. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 4 yards to go here for the Laredo United South Panthers.
Yeah.
Again, moving to that no huddle offense again, trying to keep this defense off balance.
Yes, Mike. And I think that's, we're very well prepared for that because, even it's those hard counts that keeps throwing us off sides. But you bring that fast tempo, we know all about that.
Oh, yeah, man. And you actually see the quarterback, sometimes he'll cut, sometimes he'll say hike, so the defense doesn't know which signal to go to. And the guy said the guys just need to be more spin and wait for the ball to actually snap before they make their first move. A little incompletion there by number 5 here for the Laredo United South Panthers to intended receiver number 1 here on that play. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 here with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Del Rio Rams still tied with the Panthers 28-28.
Yes, Mike. And I think this quarterback took a couple of tips from Carr from the Raiders with all them audible claps and all that. If you saw Sunday Night Football, that's what you saw.
So another handoff here. Actually, no, a keeper here by the referee. By the quarterback here. Referee coming in. I thought I saw him throw a flag, but I didn't see it.
I didn't. Ese dirty calzón no salió.
No salió.
No salió. Definitely.
It's going to bring up a big 4th down and 2 for the W Rams defense.
They're going to go for it. And the run has been going. They bring
stuff the middle. I don't think the coach likes what he sees on defense because that middle is wide open right there.
Coach calling, I believe that's a Rams timeout.
That's a Rams timeout there again, right in the middle of the defensive line. There was a big hole. I think the coach saw it, and he ran and called for that timeout. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick commercial break here. Right here, you're watching the W Rams on Friday Night Lights.
The lowest prices are going on now at Ashley Home Store. Save on living rooms, bedrooms, and mattresses. Call the friendly staff at 830-775-1508. Ashley Home Store, this is home. Proud sponsor of Rams football. Go Rams, go!
Vamos a quemar las llantas K. Only at Arkwright Welding and Truck Accessories, 830-774-6058. With wheel and tire packages, lift kits, and the best financing here in Del Rio. That's Arkwright Welding and Truck Accessories.
All right, guys, as we return back to your Friday Night Lights, no other better way that we would like this than we have a tie ball game with 2 minutes and 24 seconds in the 3rd quarter. 28-28, Michael. Ahora sí, this is what football's about. No.
So a big time 4th down here for the Panthers. They're actually going to come on and look like an attempt at field goal. Oh, now they're running. They're calling audible here, so they're calling a fake field goal here.
What the
they're trying to get them to jump off sides.
They're not biting.
The Rams didn't move. They didn't fall for it. So now Laredo United South Panthers take a timeout. That was a good try. That was actually a really good try. I almost fell for it. I thought they were actually going to try to kick. I think it's too long for maybe for a high school game, but hey, it's possible. You know what I mean?
It is
big time, but a good try. Of course, coaching wise, it's a big attempt there. But shout out to the defense here for not jumping, for maintaining that discipline we're talking about. Right?
Oh yeah, that is very, very important. When you especially now 3rd quarter, need to keep those penalties to a minimum, because if you're looking at the score right now, 28-28 in the 3rd quarter with 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining, this is 0 mistakes either on either side, Panthers and Rams. With both powerhouses driving very well, we might see something here. We did see a fumble Ruski on football, NFL. Who knows what we'll see here?
Here we go.
Oh, miss that. That is what we needed.
Big time tackle here on 4th down by the W Rams. Brian Benavides gets taken for a loss of about 6 yards. That W Rams sent that offensive pack in, and then now the Legion of Zoom offense comes out here trying to take advantage of this other mistake here by the Laredo United South Panthers. Big time play by the defense. That's 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. game is tied, something in a game like that's tied or this close in the third quarter, a mistake like that could come back to big time.
Yes, exactly.
So big time play by the defense. Obviously, there was a low snap there for Brian Benavides on that playing quarterback at that position for the Panthers. But now let's see what the Legion of Zoom can come out and do. Let's see what if they stick to that Wildcat formation or if Vic comes out and tries to take over. Looks like they're Wildcat. They got Richard Haynes and Aiden back there. Let's see who takes the snap. Richard Haynes with the keeper right up the middle. A flag on the play here. Richard Haynes gets taken down at about the 45, 44-yard line, so that's going to be second down in about 6 yards here. Let's see what the penalty was.
And the Wildcats been working, so I'm hoping we stick to that. But you don't want to keep that quarterback on the sidelines very long and have that arm cold coming into the fourth quarter. Unless you're going to stick with this package all the way through the fourth quarter, then by all means. But we all know what it is to feel cold, and there's a little slight breeze out here.
Penalty on the defense here, so it's going to offsides on the United South Panthers here, so that's going to give the Del Rio Rams 5 yards and a repeat of the first down. So it's going to bring up 1st and 5 for the Del Rio Rams. Third quarter here, 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. A very close, very tight game, 28-28. Both teams jockeying for playoff position. Let's see what the Del Rio Rams offense can do here to take advantage of the mistake made by the United South Panthers offense here.
Both defenses making crucial mistakes as we hand off to Aiden Huerta.
Aiden Huerta breaks off to the right here and gets a big gain, still on his feet, gets forced out of bounds at about the 41-yard line on the United South Panthers side of the field. No flags on that play. So
clean run.
A big gain by number 22, Aiden Huerta. Again, these seniors came to play. They want to make their parents proud. They want to make the community proud. So let's show them that we love them. Show them some love on the comments here section. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some strong arms, some football emojis.
Football emojis, everything out there, Del Rio. We need them out there right now.
If you're here at the game, let's get some cheering going on. Another handoff here to Aiden Huerta right up the middle here for a gain of about another 6 yards. That's going to bring up second down and 4 yards here for the Del Rio Rams.
Yes, Mike, that is very, the run game also takes the time off the clock. Now, that is also very, we should be, that is one thing you always want to keep in. I know you're in the third quarter, but it's one thing you want to keep in mind. Yes, your run game, but man, that is,
another keeper here by Richard Haynes there. A busted play here. Didn't get nowhere. He lost a couple yards there. So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 8 for the W Rams. Minute 22 left in this third quarter. The score is still tied, 28-28. Doesn't get much tighter than that. Of course, so they're switing to this little Wildcat package with Ricky Haynes and Aiden Huerta in the backfield.
RSF Trucking, knowing what's about. The emojis up there, that's what I like. Drop them emojis. Do that virtual support out there, Del Rio. So definitely let's show them as we still get the Wildcat going with Aiden on the right-hand side.
So Richard Haynes, number 19, with a little pass here to Aiden Huerta, looks like, for a short gain here. Looks like a gain of about 4 or 5 yards here. So that's going to bring up, looks like a 4th down and about 8 yards here. So that's going to bring, it looks like the punting unit's coming out.
Play it safe. The defense has been playing very well. If we did get that big stop, we're still looking at a tie ball game with the end of the third quarter just lurking on us with 20 seconds remaining. This is it, Del Rio. We need to have, our Rams need to come out this fourth quarter without zero.
A fake attempt here by Donnie Lewis, caught by number 13.
Now, do they call? Now, did he have possession of the?
No, it was actually an incomplete pass. He did go up and grab it, couldn't hold on to it as he hit the turn for 13. Marcus Leak on the play. So, 4 turnover on downs here. A good try here by the Del Rio Rams on that. Fortunately, just couldn't hang on to the ball. Big hit at the end of that play. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the United South Panthers with 6 seconds left in this third quarter. The score is still tied 28-28 here from Walter Lieberman Rams Stadium as we get a turnover on downs here. And that Blue Shield defense comes out on the field. Number 1, the quarterback here for the, number 5, the quarterback for the United South Panthers comes on the field as the coach makes a change here on the play call. The defense makes some adjustments on the defensive line.
Mike, yes, you can say that was an incomplete pass, but I like that confidence that coach showed in his team right there. showing the confidence with Donnie Lewis there.
We got 2 flags on the play here. Little end around run here. Busted up with a gain of about 5 yards here.
Yes, also they did send me the video of who won the $500 test drive from Cecil Atkinson Ford. I'll be playing that here shortly, just trying to find a way how to convey that to you guys. If not, we'll make sure we do post that on our Facebook.
So we got illegal formation here. All 3 of the wide receivers are actually lined up on the wrong side of the ball for the United South Panthers. So it's going to push them back about 5 yards here. It's going to be 1st and 15 here from the 32-yard line. Going from left to right on your screen here, the United South Panthers. Number 5, the quarterback, back to take the snap here, waiting for the play call from the coach. Defense trying to make their own adjustments here, get their play in. That's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Game still tied, no points scored so far in this half. Del Rio Rams and both the Panthers and the Del Rams have 28 points. It's going to be a heck of a 4th quarter. Let's go ahead and take some commercial breaks. Remember, you're watching Ram football on KWMC, the mighty 1490.
Does your roof have a leak or simply need an upgrade? Contact Sanchez Roofing Services, voted Del Rio's #1 roofer in Del Rio. Give their staff a call at 830-734-8705.
Hey guys, Raul Sanchez Roofing here. We're behind you guys all the way, so stay focused, take care of business, bring home the W, and go Rams go.
You smell that? That's the smell of carne asada. Get yours at Super Apache Meat Market with the best cuts of meats, fajita, T-bone, short rib, and many other cuts. Stop by today at 406 East 8th Street or give them a call at 775-0117.
All right, guys, as we return to the start of the 4th quarter here on this very, very close game. This is what Friday Night Lights is about. This is what championship weather is about. Tie ball game here at Walter Leverman Stadium that you guys have here in Del Rio.
Yeah, so just to go back, man, that last flag on the play was actually an illegal formation. So all 3 of the receivers were lined up on the wrong, pretty much lined up off sides. So they did call a 5-yard penalty on the Panthers. So now we switch sides of the field here. The Rio Panthers take over from the other side, going right to left now on your screen. 2nd and 12 to go here from the 35-yard line. Just starting the 4th quarter, the ball game is tied 28-28. We got a nail biter here in Del Rio.
Oh yeah, definitely. So definitely stay tuned. Since being such a close game, we are getting we'll be giving these pizzas out towards the end of it, just because we want to bring you this nail biter, this un juego que sí de verdad va a querer que se queden pegados en la tele, en su celular. So, por favor, tengan paciencia con nosotros esta noche.
So another handoff here to Brian Benavides, number 22 for the Panthers. Again, I like the adjustments that Coach Taylor made at halftime. He made it more of a committee spy on 22 here for the Del Rio Rams. He's got multiple guys just watching him, keeping an eye on him, make sure he doesn't get away from him. And these guys are making tackles, so they're doing what they couldn't do in the first half, which was tackle this guy and bring him down without gaining that many yards. So we actually got now a formation with Brian Benavides at 22. The running back is actually out as a wide receiver. So we'll see what that does to the offense, to the defense here, as the sideline of the Denver Rams tries to get the crowd game back up this defense.
Definitely, we need it. And if they're asked, if they want the crowd to get into it, that means you guys at home watching need to drop those fence emojis, esa emoji de la cerca. Póngalo en los comentarios. Everybody also watching us on YouTube, please drop us those comments on there, please.
So another flag on that play, another false start here on the offense. So that's going to push them back. It's going to be 3rd down and 18 for the United South Panthers. A big 3rd down here for the Del Rio Rams defense. Of course, the crowd trying to get into the game here, trying to support this defense to stop these guys. If we can get a stop here and put up some points, that's a lot closer to winning this game.
I would really like, I mean, I know our Wildcats been working very well for us, Mike, but this past other 2 plays that they did do that, we didn't get very much positive yardages. I would like to see Vic Medina back out there, showing that we still can, as he throws deep.
So number 5 with the big deep throw to nobody out there. The intended receiver actually stopped his route a little bit early. That was number 13, the intended receiver, but he stopped short. That was number 2, Sergio Trevino on the coverage there, trying to chase that ball down here. That's going to bring up 4th and 18 for the Panthers. A big time stop for the defense. Let's see if they actually have Richard Haynes back to return this punt.
Yeah, we need to have a returner, especially right now. I mean, I don't think they'll go for a.
I think the game's too close to try fake, and their position isn't that great. But you never know. It's high school football. So here we go. They're changing up their formation. They took their Brian Benavides is back to punt the ball, which is he's the running back. So I don't know if he plays multiple positions or if he's the kicker also. But he does punt the ball. He does punt the ball. Richard Haynes picks it up.
Breaks a tackle finds another way. He's still on his
feet there, holding on to that ball. Being brought down at the 25-yard line. A hard run there for Richard Haynes on that return.
Yes, Mike, and you know what? Since we're in crucial, this is crucial tie game. We're gonna bring you some live commercials. Live commercials means you guys are gonna be seeing football action at all times. We also need to talk about. How can we forget? Arkwright Welding and Truck Accessories, Mr. Corey Taylor. Si quieres que esa troca te levantadita, las luces, que quemen. Arkwright Welding and Truck Accessories there to help you out. Give them a call. We all know where they're located. They also do custom grill guards. Take anything out there. Also suspension work. Arkwright Welding and Truck Accessories.
So Richard Haynes here with the handoff to number 22, Aiden Webster for a gain of about 2 yards. It looks like they're going to give him some forward progress there. That's going to bring up second down and 8 yards to go with 9 minutes, 43 seconds left in this fourth quarter. The end's coming. The end is coming. We'll see what the score is at the end, but that was a nice positive play here. It's going to bring up actually 2nd and 7 here for the Del Rio Rams. Again, Richard Haynes in at quarterback. I'm not sure if Vic is hurt or they're just changing up the package here. But we have seen this package throughout all the games this season.
Throughout the games, yes. But we have seen this when we got a lead, though.
Yeah,
we did see this package when we got a lead. So very interesting. I would like to know exactly why we went to this Wildcat formation all the way through when it seems like we didn't get looking to a second down we're a third down, right?
Could be a third down and about 6 yards here. So he didn't gain much on that play, but I think the reason behind this package is the defense doesn't know who's going to run the ball. They don't know if it's going to be Richard or if it's going to be Aiden. And both of these guys can throw the ball, so they could also throw it out to Marcus or to number 43, the tight end there, Rolando Nino out there on the field, also blocking up front with the offensive line. So let's see what the call is on the field here. Richard Haynes back to take the snap. He keeps it, cuts back, and gets to the original line of scrimmage. Does lose about 4 yards on that play. So that's going to bring up 4th down and about 12 yards here for the W Rams. So a disappointing draft here. Looks like the punt team's coming out on the field. Let's see what the offense can do on their next possession
with the Panthers offense. Yes. Also, people commenting on there. Mr. Tim Stewart, go Panthers over there all the way from Laredo. Cecilia Anderson, Cecilia Amesco saying good job. Thank you very much.
I got Daniel Flores shouting out Ricky Haynes. Puro Ponies Pride.
Puro Ponies Pride. Man, don't we miss Pee Wee football, Del Rio?
Oh, yeah.
I miss Pee Wee football.
Back with the punt here. Almost blocked here. A nice high punt here. A botched catch here, but still recovered by the Panthers here.
He was keeping his eye on where the Rams defender was coming, that special teams player. So definitely that's something. And I need to remind you guys, if you guys, is your roof leaking? O ya le echaron mucho chapopote que ya no puede aguantar. They can't handle no more. Well, Sanchez Roofing Services, Mr. Sanchez, Raul Sanchez, happy birthday. Happy birthday también, Raul. Voted Del Rio's best number 1 roofer. Also Pico Fuels. If you need some propane for that grill, or you own a business and your warehouse have some industrial powered equipment with propane, well, guess what? Pico Fuels can hook you up. Also, Amistad Mortgage, said Amistad Bank, Del Rio's number 1 mortgage lender.
Brian Benavides with a run up the middle, stopped right here by the defensive line with a gain of about 3 yards here. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 here. 7 minutes, 38 seconds left in this fourth quarter. It's coming down to the nitty-gritty here, people. The Del Rio Rams and the Panthers tied at 28 here from Walter Rams Stadium. Both defenses coming up big in this third quarter.
Very, very big.
Some questionable calls on the offense, I think, from Coach Taylor on the other side of the ball. But let's see what the defense can come up big again.
And then show that this is going to, do you want to leave this out to I'm not sure what you want to try to bid. Look at that big tackle behind the line of scrimmage there.
There you go. Another big tackle here by the defensive line.
Mike, I would, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not no coach, but you played the Wildcat for about a whole quarter and a half. We need to start throwing. I'm not, like I said, fortunately we don't have nobody in the sidelines to know if maybe it's an injury or something, but I would like to really see, you just can't put all your tassels in just the Wildcat there.
So big 39 play here, incomplete pass intended to number 13 here, a pass by number 5 here for the United South Panthers. Big time play there for the defense. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. Let's see if that punt team comes out on the field. We got a back and forth defensive battle here. Let's see which offense can step up. And
yeah, well, what defense can really? I mean, both offenses going 3 and out. Both offenses, and both defense actually showing why. And I am glad we do have somebody to receive this number, Richard Haynes, to receive the kick here.
yeah,
But
shout out to Brandon Johnson. He says, "Let's go Rams," watching from Boise, Idaho. So shout out to Brandon Johnson here.
oh,
Snap here to number 22, Brian. Little pooch kick here. The big time bounce for the United South Panthers here is going to take the ball down to about the 11-yard line here for the WRF to take over.
not sure. Not sure if that actually worked to their advantage there, Mike.
Yeah, that box snap there definitely worked to their advantage. So the WRFs have a big task. They got about 89 yards to go for a touchdown here. Shout out to Connie Esquivel. Shout out to Lydia Gonzalez commenting here on Facebook. Says go Rams. Chris Holmes suggesting maybe they should use the play action out of the Wildcat. Maybe that's something we'll see here in the 4th quarter here.
And Vic Medina under the helm again, Del Rio.
So here comes Vic Medina back at quarterback here. Maybe make an adjustment here offensively. And he comes back into the game here. This big offensive line gets set. And we call the play. We got 5 receivers on the field here for Vic.
Vic, your time now, boy. It's your time now.
He's calling some audibles here to the wide receivers here. A quick pass here to Aiden Huerta on the wide receiver position. As he gets loose and breaks loose for about a gain of 10 yards, that's going to give us a first down here for the WR Rams. That's going to move the ball up to the 22-yard line with 6 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in this 4th quarter. The score is still tied 28-28 here at Walter Newman Ram Stadium. Again, thank you to all of you listening to us here on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, on 1490 AM. Shout out to all the fans from Laredo that made the drive out here. Shout out to everybody in Laredo watching us on Facebook and YouTube.
As the defense chanting offense out there. And, this is what I said. We needed to throw the ball here, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Another quick pass here to Luis Pablo. I'm sorry, that's number 6. Ramon Gonzalez on that catch there from Vic Medina, the quarterback. Another quick play here that's going to bring up 2nd and about 1 yard here for the Del Rio Rams offense. That Legion of Zoom's got to get going if they want to win
Definitely.
this game. Coming up on 6 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Score still 28-28. Vic Medina back in at quarterback.
Great command of that offensive line Vic has right now. Shouting out the Medina family. Your son showing great composure in this series right now.
Number 13,
also,
Marcus Leak in motion, gets their catch on that play for another gain of about another 8 yards. That's going to bring up a first down for the WR Rams.
And didn't I say that, Mike? We needed to get the passing game. It was too much of that. I'm not sure if Coach has our stream in his headset, but I'm glad that we're seeing Vic out there,
And again, it's coming down to taking what the defense gives you. So they ran that Wildcat. I think that's kind of suckered the Panthers defense into it. So now they're taking advantage of the passing game here.
If that was a gamble he was playing, I mean, you have 5 minutes to bet on red. I sure didn't in basic. I sure did.
Big Medina getting the call from the sideline, changing up the play a little bit, kind of examining the defense here, getting everybody in position. Hard count here. Offside here, free play. The ball goes out.
Great catch.
A great catch here. Looks like by Richard Haynes on that catch there.
That has to be an offsides on the defense there. Now I would decline it, no?
Well, there was actually 2 flags. It looks like those are offsides over here on the defensive line. And it looks like maybe a personal foul on the big tackle there. We'll see what the call is here on the field. But a big time play for the WR Rams on that, moving the chains. Coming up on 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in this 4th quarter. The score is still tied. This is still anybody's game.
Yes.
That offense is looking good. It's moving. Hopefully we can get some points out of this drive and the defense can come out and close it out.
Yes. But also, if you're going to manage this clock, you're looking at
so the penalty on the field was offsides on the defense. The penalty was declined, so the result of the play is the first down. Ball's going to be placed right at the 46-yard line on the Panthers side of the field. So going from left to right on your screen there, WRM's moving the ball, moving the chains. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Score still tied, 28-28. Vic Medina taking complete command of this offense, getting everybody ready. We got Anthony Weezar letting the assignments know for the offensive line. A quick pass to number 13, Marcus Leak. Gets out of bounds, stops that clock for another, looks like another first down here.
We need to get a couple of run plays here. If we're trying to take control of this clock right now, get a couple of run plays, kill some time. But at the same time, we need to, unless you want to score, and we know the Blue Shield is very, very, very well to handle that pressure. But
so the result of that play was a first down. So it's going to be another 1st and 10 here. Ball at the 37-yard line here for the Del Rio Rams. Vic Medina in, of course, at quarterback, barking out instructions to the receivers here. We've got Marcus Leak, number 13, in motion. Takes back. That ball was an incomplete pass, batted down by number 43 for the Panthers. A big-time play for the Panthers defense here. Shout out to number 43 of the Panthers coming in big on that play. Vic just threw that ball, and this guy just knocked it out of the sky here. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 here from the 37. We got 4 minutes and 49 seconds left in this ball game.
Vic coming out of the game, going back to the Wildcat now.
So we're going to bring out another receiver, number 81. That's Johnny Flores coming in at receiver. So we got Richard Haynes taking the quarterback position here. We got Aiden Huerta, number 22. We also got number 6, Ramon Gonzalez at wide receiver. Richard Haynes with the keeper runs the ball. Still up on his feet. Breaks a tackle, gets around the edge, and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Yeah. There is a flag on the play, but that is a touchdown. And it looks like it's coming back. Looks like it's coming back here for the Del Rio Rams.
We're gonna probably looking at a hold.
It looks maybe like a clipping or a hold on the offensive line here. Holding. Yep. Holding on the offensive line here. But a big time play for Richard Haynes, which could have resulted in a touchdown here. Coming back, so it's gonna be, I believe, 2nd down again. 2nd and 10 here for the Del Rio Rams to see how far it pushes them back. Again, we got 4 minutes, 37 seconds left in this ball game.
Vic, we have Vic back under here. We're looking at a 2nd and 20, Del Rio. So looking at we need to see some quick throws here, but also keep an eye on that clock with 4 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Tie ball game 28-28 here in Walter Leverman Stadium. Vic back under the helm. What he calls here.
Oh, man, so a big-time play here by the Panthers defense. Tipping that ball up, almost intercepted by number 19 and number 20 here for the Panthers defense. The intended receivers are number 14 and number 22. That's Aiden Huerta and Luis Pablo Galaviz for the Del Rio Rams. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 20 here. 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in this ball game. 28-28. Score is still tied.
It is very, very, let's see. Tim Stewart said, "Put me in, coach." Lidia Gonzalez saying, "Let's go Rams." Definitely with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Tie ball game 28-28. And you're looking at a 3rd and 20. A pretty big.
So both sides of the stadium coming alive now. We got both crowds screaming. And a little pitch play here to Aiden Huerta. Aiden Huerta breaks a tackle, but then gets brought down at the original line of scrimmage.
Yes. Both defenses.
4th and 18 here for the Del Rio Rams. This field position, they might try a punt here, or I would maybe go for it because it would still give them pretty decent field position, but we'll see what the call on the field is. It looks like it's a punt.
It's a punt.
Donnie Lewis is coming out to punt here, so we'll see.
He showed his great arm on that one play. Right on the money, just couldn't be brought down by the receiver there. So he does.
This is the same strategy the Del Rio Rams had earlier. They don't have a receiver back to receive the punt. So I think they're prepared for a fake here.
They're prepared for a fake here, so.
And they kick it.
And
it rolls into the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback here. So the United South Panthers will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line here. Live from Walter Lieberman Rand Stadium.
Yes, and it's one of those games that we got to take some time to remind everybody about Border Chic Boutique located at 200 Western Drive. They'll be at the market by BBVA tomorrow starting at 10 p.m. So for the people out there in South Del Rio, want to taste, see what Border Chic Boutique has, Crazy Train, and all their great boutique styles, they will be at the market on BBVA Bank in downtown Del Rio. That is Border Chic Boutique. Also, need to remind everybody, shop local this Saturday. It is Small Business Saturday, so definitely support local businesses out there, people from Del Rio, also people from Laredo. Support your small businesses down there in Laredo.
All right, man. So we got the snaps director Brian Benavides here, number 2. Sergio Trevino with a big tackle here to stop that run. It is a gain of about 9 yards here, so it's going to be 2nd down and 1 here for the Laredo United South Panthers on that last play there. Again, Sergio Trevino on the tackle there.
Yes, Mike. What do you with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining with a tie ball game, Mike? What do you think? In overtime, or are you seeing a nail biter of a clincher?
Well,
Seconds remaining.
Right now, if I'm the coach, I'm playing field position. I want them to come up with the stop. I want them to make the secure tackles, but I also want decent field position. Brian Benavides faking a pass here and keeps it.
Big.
Gets brought down. I believe he does have the 1st down, so we'll see. Actually, just short.
Short,
so
yes.
3rd and 1 here.
3rd and 1. Ooh,
For
fair.
the United South Panthers. So here's a big play for that WR Rams Blue Shield defense. If they can get the stop here and get the better field position, that definitely sets their offense up to win this game on the field. So we got 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. 4th quarter here, Walter Union Rams Stadium. Scores 28-28. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting us. Another flag on the play here. A quick pass here to number 13 for the Laredo United South Panthers. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
No, that was. I think they were anticipating a run on that, Mike.
Yeah,
I really.
definitely anticipating a keeper run there. Brian Benavides taking the snap directly and then throwing the ball. So definitely a multifaceted player. I think we may have either a flag on the play here. I think the coach wants to talk to the ref. So let's see what Coach Taylor has to say to the ref here.
Yes, and while they do that, I need to remind you guys of your Ashley Home Store. Black Friday has extended. So if you're looking for great deals, your Ashley Home Store is there with great financing with Synchrony, and their great salesmen can give you that great furniture that you need for Christmas, for New Year's, to start your way, the new way. Where? Ashley Home Store. Also, home of the 5th quarter. It doesn't end here with the 4th. Buffalo Wings and Rings with the coldest margaritas. The best micheladas in Del Rio, hands down. Where? Buffalo Wings and Rings. Tell him Junior sent. He wants an extra side of teriyaki on that one. And then as the Laredo visiting team, trembling these stands.
Oh, yeah, man. The fans getting into it right now. Of course, we're coming up on 2 minutes left in this 4th quarter. There is no 2-minute warning in high school football. We got 2 minutes left in this 4th quarter. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Laredo United South Panthers here. If the W Rams can get a big stop on this series, it's going to definitely put them in position to win this game. But we got to make the tackle first. So here we go. Snap on the play. Showing a pass here. Number 5 throwing it away. Nobody there to catch the ball. Pass intended to number 16. The coverage was awesome there by number 26 for the Del Rio Rams. That's Arnulfo Ramirez on coverage there. Shout out to the defensive backs. He's going to play a heck of a game. Not letting them get any passing yards for this game. It's 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this game. 3rd down and 9 for the United South. This clock is ticking. The Rams defense is the defense. To be honest, if I had to pick a defense, I'd pick the Blue Shield to have on the field right now. So.
Yeah, that's who I would too. We need to get a stop with a 3rd and 9 is in our favor. Could that?
Oh, there. Pass intended to number 13. Pass by number 5 for the Laredo United South Panthers. Incomplete. Tipped by number 2. Sergio Trevino again. Almost intercepted by number 42. That is none other than Jesus de Luna. Coming up short on that interception there, but a big play here. It's going to bring up another 4th down play for the Laredo United South Panthers. That was the stop the team needed.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this is not a fake punt. Hopefully, we get the ball back, and the team will have 1 minute and 35 to come up and try to win this game. Again, thank you all for tuning in on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Like and share this post. Leave us the comments. Unfortunately, like I said, we didn't get to give out any pizzas yet.
Yeah, it's been a
too close. So here we go.
They did punt it. And they need this to go into the end zone, and I think that is what Del Rio's going to play. All right. Now, You don't got a 2-minute drill you got to do here. You're looking at a minute and 27 here. If you're gonna want to be in the end zone or you want to be a field goal, you got to be thinking out of bounds plays. Vic,
Now,
what?
keep in mind, you still have 2 timeouts remaining.
2 timeouts remaining.
So definitely the W Rams are in position to move the ball. They know they can run the Wildcat. They know they can run the 5 wide receiver set. So they just gotta execute.
Get out of bounds.
Hold on to the ball.
Hold on to the ball.
And try to
Make those catches. Get out of bounds because what are we going with? Are we going with Wildcat again?
Looks like Wildcat package is on the field for now. We'll see what the call is on the field here.
Very, very interesting with a minute and 27 seconds, Mike. I mean, I know you got 2 timeouts you want to burn, but I would like to save those. And while we figure this out here, I believe I need to talk about. You know who I need to really remind everybody about, Mike?
So there was a flag on that punt play, so it's a legal formation on the Laredo United South Panthers. So I think we're gonna get another punt here.
But I would like. I mean, if it goes back into the end zone, that's what I would like to see. But if we could get a decent run return, I mean, it's just so there right now.
Oh yeah.
You don't, Vic. You don't got a 2-minute drill here. You got about a minute and 30. Legion of Zoom. This is where you come out. Yeah, field goal range.
Field goal range. So let's see what happens after this. Repunt here. Got a minute, 27 seconds left. Score is tied, 28-28. This is where the district championships are won.
Yes.
This is where playoff seeding.
And here we go.
Most important. We've got a spread out formation here.
And they might bust out a little trickery and
Some motion here by that offensive line.
What they do decide
Another
to kick
punt,
it.
a high punt here. And it's going to roll out of bounds right at the 25-yard line here, right in front of us. So the W Rams will start off with a little bit better field position. Instead of the 20, they're starting off with the 25. A minute, 17 seconds left to go.
All right, Mike.
28-28. W Rams have an opportunity here to go 75 yards and win this game.
All right, Mike. You say you're Coach Taylor right now. You've got this much time. You have 2 timeouts. Would you stick from what we're seeing here? We're looking at a Wildcat coming out here. Vic still on the sidelines. I would like to get a good couple of throws before we do this, but that's just me. What do you guys? What do you think on that?
You definitely need the yards, Javi, but we'll see what coach has in mind. They might do a play action pass here. I don't know if that was going to be offside or false start, but both teams moved.
Pero sí salió el calzón sucio amarillo. With this.
Or the penalty flag, as we say in football.
Or as you say in football, but aquí decimos eso, ¿eh? Aquí dijimos eso. But,
let's see if it's a neutral zone infraction or if it's a false start here. Let's see what the call is. Offsides on the defense. So it's going to be 5 yards here for the W Rams. It's going to be 1st and 5 at the 30-yard line. Both sides of the stadium getting loud right now.
Yes, very. This is championship time, championship weather. No better way than you guys to watch it right now on your TVs.
So we got a minute 17 left in this ball game. Score's tied 28-28. The handoff here. Actually, the keeper here by Richard Haynes to gain a few yards here. So he gets to about the 33-yard line. So he's going to gain 3 yards. Here's going to be 2nd and 2 here for the W Rams with a minute and 3 seconds left.
We need to see a little, as we see Vic coming back in here.
We see Vic coming back.
Time keeps coming down here. We're going to be switching things like that. I would have liked to see a timeout.
They're running the ball again through Aiden. He gets around the edge here and gets out of bounds.
Gets the first down.
And he gets the first down. So that's going to move the chains here. I don't see any flag on the play, although the Laredo fans are calling for holding on that play. So here we go, 1st and 10. The clock has stopped. We're at 48 seconds left in this ball game. I don't know what the play calling is going on. I think they should be trying to at least get something in downfield.
Downfield, give better the chance to Donnie Lewis.
Vic can come out and do something. Flag on the field here.
Nowhere.
It's going to be a sideline infraction because the coach was actually on the field for the Panthers.
Panthers, I believe. Now, with 44 seconds, they'll remind everybody, 44 seconds in the 4th quarter, Del Rio still has 2 crucial timeouts. Also, they have been running the ball these past 2 plays. So
I'd
what?
like to get everybody on Facebook to like and share.
Like and
post.
share this
It's gonna
right
be
now. This
the
is it.
longest 44 seconds of our season so far.
And
We're
this
up to
is
220 people watching us. Let's get some more people watching us on Facebook.
thumbs
More people
up,
watching us on
hearts.
YouTube. Give us some emojis. Let the Rams know how you feel about them trying to drive and get this ball game going. 2nd down and 5 here on the 37-yard line. I'm sorry, the 47-yard line here. Handoff to number 14, Luis Pablo Galaviz, right up the middle here, off to the left a little bit. Gets to about the 48-yard line. It's going to be, looks like enough, maybe just short of a first down. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 yard here.
Second, yes, and time's still going.
The clock
Very.
is still ticking. Nobody's used their timeouts.
And another run play.
Run here right up the middle. Actually off to the left again by Luis Pablo Galaviz, and now the W Rams look to be taking a timeout, it looks like. It's going to be a 1st and 10 here for the W Rams.
And I think it stops the clock, right?
Player on the field here with 15 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Not sure who the player is.
Yes, Del Rio, as I turn the camera away there so you guys can see there. 15 seconds. I would have played a couple of timeouts before. I mean, yes, the run game got us to, I said maybe close or 1 yard after the midfield. But, Vic has known to throw the ball very well. I would have seen maybe a good 1 or 2 downs with a good pass play. Give us that better yardage, because right now you're putting a whole lot of pressure on Donnie Lewis right now.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see what the next play call is, but Vic has that arm. You know that these running backs are elusive and can break free at any time. This defense hasn't. They've stopped them every now and then, but it's still hard to bring them down. If you can get a good, they're at the ball's right at the 49-yard line on the Panther side of the field here. So if they can get a good, 15-yard play, that gives Donnie Lewis a chance to win.
Yes,
but not going to overtime.
Exactly, but why? Why play on overtime? I would have like I said, put a couple of good passes and right there, Hector Flores on the comment side saying, "Can we pass?" Exactly.
And that's the thing. I think coach is trying to protect the quarterback. Doesn't want him to make a huge mistake, because they've had a couple of bad snaps.
Yeah.
They've had a couple of mistakes like that have led to
turnovers.
Like that. Number 14, Luis Pablo Galaviz, the injured player on the field here. They're helping him off the field here. Looks like some sort of ankle injury. Hopefully he comes out all right and gets ready for the next game here.
Yes, we definitely do need Flash. We need Flash, part of that legion of Zoom to get us where we need to get to. And this giving them some time, a timeout they didn't have to waste, but 15 seconds, Del Rio, 15 seconds. A lot of people saying, we've got a pass going on. And as we return, I'm going to turn the camera back since we did get our injured Ram football player out of the field.
So here we go. Vic Medina calling for the crowd to get into the game here, coming out into formation.
I would like to see a deep pass here.
With 15 seconds left, we're definitely looking for a pass play here.
Yeah, get a pass play, Vic.
Again, so is the Laredo team. Laredo's looking for a pass play too, so that might be why they're calling run plays. Another end-around run to Aiden Huerta. Aiden Huerta tries to get out of bounds here. Gains a few yards. It's going to be about 2nd down and 5 yards here for the W Rams. 11 seconds left on the clock. Again, not wasting that timeout. So I think if we can get another 5 or 6 yards here, they'll use that timeout and give Donnie Lewis a chance.
Yes, give him a great. You're looking at about a 57-yard field goal right now, as it stands right now. But
here we go. Aiden Huerta breaks free, and he's gone. He looks. Aiden Huerta with a walk-off.
That's it right there.
Walk-off touchdown. No flags on the play. Aiden Huerta with the end around. Aiden Huerta with a touchdown. The Del Rio Rams going wild right now. The whole crowd going wild on the home side. Del Rio Rams lead 34-28. Flag on the play.
Now,
I think they're calling for excessive celebration, but who cares?
Who cares? Excessive celebration.
It's their senior night.
Senior night.
Let them celebrate. Big time play. Aiden Huerta breaks free, and that's why they weren't calling pass plays.
That's set him up for that. Definitely that.
Setting him up to walk off.
To walk off with 2 seconds remaining, Del Rio. What do you guys think about that play there?
Big time play by the Del Rio Rams. That's going to put us up at 34-28 with 2 seconds left. We got Donnie Lewis coming in to kick the extra point. We're still waiting on the penalty calls from the referee.
This is how you want to end a senior night if you're Aiden. This is how you want to end it. This is how you want to end it.
And if his parents are watching, Aiden Huerta, we're going to give you a pizza, my brother.
Yeah.
You're going to get a pizza for that one right there.
Oh, yeah. We need to see movement right there.
So here we go. Let's see what the referees are still talking about the penalties. So let's see. It looks like they're going to be declining the penalty from the Panthers here, or declining the penalty for the excessive
celebration.
The excessive celebration here. But we'll see what the call on the field is. Big time, big game. Big game, guys. Congratulations to the Panthers on making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Definitely showed out today against the Del Rio Rams. Shout out to all the people that came from Laredo to watch this game.
Yes, and Mike, very nail-biter of a game. Could have not asked for any better ending than this.
I don't know if it's cold out here or if it's the game, but I got the chills.
You got the chills.
But a big time play. I can't say enough. Big time play by Aiden Huerta. That was a huge run, a 42-yard touchdown run.
Yes,
by Aiden Huerta for what in baseball what we call the walk-off home run to get that big W here. So the kick is up by Donnie Lewis, and the kick is good. That's going to put the score up to 35-28 with 2 seconds left. So I don't like to be the Debbie Downer, but there's still an opportunity. I mean, there's still a kickoff that needs to be run back.
Yes.
So, we'll see what happens, but that's as close to a walk-off as you're going to see in high school football right there. Shout out to the senior class of 2021. Shout out to the band, the cheerleaders, the student council, the bells, the flag corps. Shout out to definitely for sure the football team, the seniors, all part of class of 2021 this year, celebrating the senior night. What a way to end their home football season than to come up with a big last-second win.
Especially here at home.
Oh yeah,
at home.
That's their dream when they're out there playing for the Lobos and for the Ponies and for the Lions and the Chiefs and the Cowboys. That's their dream to say we won a last-minute game at Ram Stadium. That's some of their kids' dreams. Some of these kids have dreams to do other things. But when you're 5, 6, 7 years old and you want to play Pee Wee football, you want to come wear that Ram blue and you want to come represent for your community and for your hometown and come up with the victory in the last second like that.
Yes, that is, one. Right here, we need to play this safe. Kick it, get special teams out there. They need to do their job there. Keep their assignment because
keep focused. The game's not over again. Like I said, not to be the Debbie Downer, but there's still 2 seconds left. A lot can happen with any sport with 2 seconds. So Donnie Lewis comes out for the kickoff. The kick is off, and it is live ball. So number 16
game.
And they give the ball to Brian Benavides. Brian Benavides is the most elusive back in the district. He's taken down at the 30-yard line. So the Del Rio Rams come up with a big victory here. Big time game for the Del Rio Rams. Definitely put everything in perspective here as they take sole lead of second place in the district.
Second place, yes, right now.
Of course, they have a big matchup against the Eagles next week for the district championship.
That is going to be a big one. If it showed anything, it showed that we can, even in a tie game,
stick to the run. And everything is possible right now. You got the Del Rio Rams showing love to number 22, Brian Benavides of the Laredo United South Panthers. He is, again, the leader of rushing yards for the city of Laredo football. So shout out to Darius for showing love, showing respect to the opposite team here. Shout out to everybody from early and now for the trip. I hope you guys drive home safely.
Big game that we have against EP now.
So again, before those of y'all that have missed it, final score here from Watch Leader in Ram Stadium: 35 for the Del Rio Rams and 28 for the Laredo United South. Aiden Huerta with a walk-off touchdown here as these guys run and try to go ring that victory bell. Here we go.
Here we go, and there goes the victory bell there with Vic Medina. All of them out there. Well deserved.
Again, thank you to all of our supporters out here, everybody that liked and shared our post, everybody from Laredo that tuned in. A tough loss for the Panthers again, but they have solidified their spot in the playoffs. So congratulations on their season. Congratulations to the Del Rio Rams. Congratulations to the seniors, all the seniors, not just the Del Rio Rams.
Yes.
The trainers, cross country, the golf teams. Coming up in a few weeks, I think we have basketball coming up.
Basketball.
Soccer coming up. Baseball, track, all that stuff. Shout out to all the seniors. This has been the weirdest senior year in history. So shout out to all of them for following, all the guidelines and sticking to it and doing what you wish you could do as a senior, man. It's kind of hard. No parades, no dances, nothing like that. So they're definitely going through it mentally. But shout out to all the seniors. Shout out to all the parents.
Oh yeah, definitely. Shout out to all the parents for taking the kids to practice, waiting a little longer, and for the kids following CDC guidelines to keep Rams football alive here. And you're get ready for one. If you think this was nail biting, when we go up against Eagle Pass, it's the 100th time we are gonna be playing them. So if you talk about pride, that is gonna be one right there. As the Rams get there for a picture there, Mike, I think we need to get out of here because you know how they like to turn off lights here real quick.
No, well, they got senior night, so they're gonna let the seniors stick around. A couple of the fans from the Laredo United South here giving us a thumbs up on the way out. Some of them not giving us the thumbs up, but giving us another finger. But shout out to them for traveling, supporting their team. They got a huge running back on their team that's going to have a huge future. So shout out to the Laredo United South Panthers, as we have the school song being played by the Mighty Ram Band and the Del Rio Rams posing for their picture on their last home game of the season. Unless we're lucky enough to get deeper into the playoffs and we host one, this is their last home game.
Yep.
I mean, for the seniors, even some of these juniors that are graduating early, I mean, this is their last game at home. This is a big deal for them. Back in high school, I didn't have the opportunity to play football, but even being in the band, I mean, their last home game, getting to perform at halftime in front of your family and stuff for the last time, like it means something.
Oh yeah, definitely does.
Definitely feel that.
Yeah, definitely feel that, guys. I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in. Muchas gracias. Thank you for tuning and watching us.
I think we hit over 300 people watching us live today, man. So thank you all for the support.
Yes.
Thank you all for sharing. Thank you all for the emojis. Unfortunately, we didn't get to give away that many pizzas or any pizzas because the game was so close.
So close, yes. But definitely stay tuned for. There'll be many ways you guys can get a hold of pizzas. I'd like to thank Mr. Don Lou, for his patience and generosity to whenever we do. Like I said, sorry we couldn't do that, but we wanted to bring you guys this nail-biting game uninterrupted too. So
yeah, and again, tune in next week. We'll be making the trip to Eagle Pass for the last regular season game, which is going to be pretty much a district championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Both the teams are coming in. I think Eagle Pass is coming in undefeated, so they're definitely a tough squad to play against. Del Rio's coming in with a 1 loss in district. If the Del Rio Rams win, then it would be a by-district championship because they'll be sharing it with Eagle Pass. But if they lose, then it's an outright championship.
Yeah.
So we want to be those spoilers. That rivalry goes back.
So
I think you said 100 years.
100 games. So,
Del Rio Rams want to spoil their district championship, especially in a season like this.
I want to plant that flag. Yeah, a little.
We want to plant that flag like they tried to do last year, and we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? So. Shout out to everybody from Laredo that tuned in. Thank you guys for tuning in. All the families of the Laredo team here at the stadium, travel safe. Shout out to all the fans here, the Del Rio, the parents getting lined up for pictures here with their seniors. Shout out to the people in the press box, the other radio stations that are doing it. This is a big time game for these seniors. So thank you all for tuning in. God bless you guys. Have a good night. And thank you again for tuning in. We'll see you all next week.